Changing World, Origin. Written by Sergei Katz. Narrated by Tom Mclean. Prologue. Anticipation. At that moment in time, my thoughts, dreams, desires, and plans all mixed together in my head. I sat and looked out of the window where I saw a real-life, living, breathing city. Who gave a damn what the city was called? People, cars, everything in motion. There was a fusion of colors, scents, and flavors, things that are accessible to almost everyone. However, I just happened to be one of those that was deprived of all of these sensations. For me, there were only two colors, black and white. Two tastes, edible and inedible. Two scents. I was indifferent to one, and the other one made me feel sick. Who was I? Just an ordinary person who hadn't been very lucky in life. My name's Dave. I was 35 at the time. I worked from home, and only from home, as an analyst. I was unique in this world, as I had a gruesome, incurable disease with some unpronounceable name. However, this day, perhaps I was going to finally be able to start experiencing all the senses that my illness had deprived me of. Chapter 1. Chance. There I sat, deeply engrossed in the analysis of a brand new innovation in the gaming industry. The Okama company had announced the creation of a new computer game which enabled players to become completely fully immersed in the game's virtual reality world. The program developer had promised that any person, even if they suffered with blindness or deafness, could experience their lack of feelings by immersing themselves inside the world of this imaginative new endeavor. The developer had also subtly hinted that certain sensations could be even more intense than those experienced by a non-sufferer. The news had, quite literally, taken the whole world by storm. It caused chaos on the stock exchanges, so I found myself snowed in with work. I had enough orders to keep me going for at least another year. Although I couldn't describe myself as the top analyst in the world, I was pretty well known in my field nonetheless. I preferred not to communicate in person, as I had a ton of competitors who would be happy to see me gone from the industry. I also had plenty of enemies as a result of my work, resulting in innumerable conspiracies and scams which needed to be thwarted. Therefore, the fewer direct contacts I had, the better. However, if someone wanted to contact me, especially if it was someone that I respected or admired, I would gladly agree to speak to them in person under the right conditions.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?